I don't know this person, and she's like, you know, roasting me for like there. She was like roasting me for having a small dick, and I was like, where does this even come from? I was like, who's giving you this information? Here's something I admire, like Reeve for a lot. Like he's really good with this kind of stuff, and he does like daily meditations.
His
and
discipline.
stuff.
Nah, he's not a human though.
He's just like so in tune with his like mind, body, and soul. That it's like it's actually impressive.
I think we make him really uncomfortable.
Yeah, we do.
What do you mean?
We call it. We're always like, you're actually like perfect.
Like
you're just a perfect human.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know how to reply to it. Because how do you? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
That just makes it sound like you want more.
Sometimes I feel uncomfortable around Reeve, man. It just makes me feel like shit.
Yeah.
I just look at him, I'm like, oh, I feel like shit, man.
No, I think you should take inspiration from it and just be like, I want to be a bit more like you.
Yeah, but he's so far. You know?
I love hearing him talk about it as well. Like he's so passionate about it. And meditation's one where he's just like, you know, I remember where were we? We went for I think you guys might have been there as well. I think we went to Sticks and Sushi for Harry's birthday like a year ago. And Reeve was the first one there, and we arrived, and he was just sat at the table with his eyes closed.
I definitely wasn't
And
there.
he just went and said hi. And he was like, I've got 5 more minutes of my meditation. And we just were just like, fine, and just gave him his space and peace.
Really? You just stayed there when everyone was there?
He just took 5 minutes.
I
And
He makes me feel like shit.
Yeah, man, fuck that.
anyone else, and you'd be like, you're so weird, stop doing that. Like, if you rocked up and Chris was doing that, you'd be like shaking him. But with Reeve, you're just like, oh, he's too pure. You're just like, oh, you do your meditation.
Yeah.
Reeve just he's like a mirror to me of what I would be if I looked after myself and did everything right.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
just
what I mean?
look at the man. What the hell?
Like if I was a really good at everything. That's it.
Yeah. After the FPL stream, you know, like the last day, we went to a pub. No, before that stream, sorry, we were at a pub, and I was driving back after the stream to Nottingham, so I was like, don't drink today, do not drink today, do not drink today. I literally, me and Freezy get to the pub, and when I'm saying don't drink, I'm like, if Freezy asks me for a pint, I'll say no. We literally sit down, and I'm like, oh, do you want a pint? So I peer pressure myself, then Reeve gets there, I'm like, oh, you a pint? He's like, nah, not drinking. I'm like, oh, shit, man. I feel I'm like 8 deep now. And I had to book a hotel, stay the day. It's awful, man.
He's like, didn't he do the walk across the desert or something as well?
Reeve?
Was that
Oh,
Reeve?
yeah, he did do that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's what he shaved his head for, right?
Yeah, he walked across a...
Theo was supposed to do that, right? And he got his hip done, so he just didn't.
Yeah,
have that
but that's just the kind of thing that it's just a Reeve thing, you know?
Just go and walk across the desert. Probably didn't even post about it.
No, he did a video.
I know. Yeah. But no, I was gonna say recently you've been in a few videos that I've been involved with as well. So the Freezer one, which we'll talk about in a second, but also the SIDEMEN one.
Yeah.
That was it.
Weird hotels. There it is, Baldy.
Oh, Baldy.
I have to call him that because there's something not wrong with him.
Wow.
The mustache.
Stash.
It's not a look, but you know what?
It was November.
Yeah.
But he is allowed.
He's even a charitable guy, man.
Bro, when I
He's
see him
good
shave his head every year as well.
Wait, did he do it every year?
He did it for like 3 years in a row, I swear. Because he was always live streaming and he'd be playing FIFA. And he's like, oh, if we hit this amount, I'll shave my head. So I'm straight on the stream like, donate.
But yeah, no, what were you saying? Sorry about
SIDEMEN video, the weird restaurants.
Yes.
Restaurants, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Where you were on the Karen's team.
Yeah, Karen's Diner.
Yeah.
It was good fun.
Who were you with? You were with?
I was with Chris and Ethan.
Oh, okay, nice.
So it was a good mix. It was, there we go.
How was the Karen-ness?
Pretty tame. Like they were like quite rude, but they don't take things like, I think almost like when I was like, oh, I'm going to be on a SIDEMEN video, like the guy's banter is so much worse than like what someone who's employed at like a restaurant.
I agree. Yeah.
The stuff like Chris and Ethan were saying to me that probably didn't make it in the thing was just like 10 times worse than anything they were saying. They made us do a bunch of like funny, like awkward stuff, and like it was funny having them yell at you. Like it's a weird dynamic, especially given you don't know them. That's the weird thing. You're like, I don't know this person, and she's like, you know, roasting me for like there. She was like roasting me for having a small dick, and I was like, where does this even come from? I was like, who's giving you this information?
How did you know?
I think that's exactly what I said. I was like,
someone needs to make like an extreme Karen, man, where they're like, you are a fucking piece of shit.
No limits.
Like.
But they said they get some like really nasty customers who will just like
try and outdo them.
Yeah, try and outdo them, but
That
like
sucks.
go like very for what they look.
Yeah.
Like how they look and stuff, and they get people apparently that like just roast them for their looks and weight and stuff, and they're like, you are paying for like this fun experience.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I have to go home and. But yeah, no.
They
Well,
can't
it was
go
good fun.
too hard because when we walked in, they did state a load of rules.
Yeah, I was going to say there are rules about certain things, like there's no body shaming or something.
Yeah, no body shaming.
Although, small penis.
That's exactly what they were saying. Yeah, it was
Sue
like,
them.
they were like, no body shaming, then instantly went from that.
Yeah, I would go to a restaurant that had no limits.
Yeah.
They could just say
See what
for the next
anything.
hour and a half, you can say anything.
You can't even
Yeah.
post it because it's demonetized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how bad it
exactly.
is.
Yeah.
But speaking of, Chris and Ethan having, I guess a worse sense of humor. One of my favorite clips of you is in the Christmas Come Down With Me on Chip's channel, where you're talking about like the health issues or something.
Oh
and it
God,
just
yeah.
roasting you.
Oh my, have you seen that?
Is it where someone laughs?
Yeah.
And then you go.
So I got
you
this.
say-
I got this DNA test, that Circle DNA one, and it basically was like, it was a really rare thing. It was like you've got this thing like 1 in like 16,000 people have it, but like if your partner has this gene as well,
Yes.
they come together, and like all of your kids will be dead by the time they're 5.
He says that.
I'm laughing because of the clip.
Yeah,
not
I know,
because of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm laughing because I know that they burst out
But
laughing.
that's another one. Like even there, like I'm pausing, like waiting for you to laugh. Like it's obviously our sense of humor. And loads of people were messaging me after that, being like really
God,
harsh with the boys to
yeah.
not take that serious, as if I'm sitting there crying. So
No, I know,
this
yeah,
extremely
yeah.
rare genetic like carry of this.
Also, it's not like the first time you've been around Chip, so it's not the first time you've heard his sense of humor.
Yeah.
You've been around it
Oh
before.
yeah, exactly.
People
I
who
mean,
watched sometimes assume that the only bits on camera are when we speak.
Yeah,
So obviously
exactly.
There's so much behind that. I mean, Chip's the worst guy off camera as well, man.
Yeah.
Just, little rodent. But
and what was the other one in there? There was another one in there where, oh yeah, Harry brought it up. This was so awkward because like I told Harry, obviously, like it was one of these like off-camera things, but like we were quite good friends with our neighbours.
yeah.
And they had a cat, and it was like I say in the thing, like they had one of those windows that like you twist the thing, you pull out, and the cat had like unfortunately like had hung itself on the thing like accidentally, and I didn't like want to bring it up. Like I love the neighbours there, like the sweetest people. Like they were so
Yeah.
nice to us. Like they'd have us around for like Christmas dinners and stuff like that. And one of the sons who's like like 15 just like messages me with like a clip, a quote from the clip. So I was like, they've seen me talk about this guy, and all of the boys on the video just like laughing at their poor like cat that passed away in like the most tragic circumstances. Oh yeah, he said big time because he was like, did it die? And I just go, yeah, it died
big time. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And he just put big time.
But mate, these videos, even not the Christmas one, the ones that we did for the main series, are my favorite videos, man. I don't know why. Like, the banter is just so sharp. I couldn't even speak in the first time. It's just everyone was going at each other.
I mean, at a table like where everyone's playing up to the cameras, but the booze does it. Like he did a what's it called, a pub crawl video, and that was obviously quite mad. And then he did a second one on Thursday.
Yeah. I heard
And
of
it just is like Chip. He really. He doesn't have limits himself.
No.
And so when he gets drunk and he's in charge of the video, it's ridiculous. Like we rock up hole 1, like 1 p.m. and we do a shot and a double. Next place we do a large glass of wine and we're like, Chip, it's like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
We're already like on the verge
Shot
of like
and a double
not being
on the
able to
first
take.
hole.
Yeah, not being able to take. It was like hole 4 and we were like, I'm genuinely not having any more.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I remember the first one he did it. He asked me to do it, and I was busy, and I was like, you know what? I'm not saying yes to the next one.
Yeah,
it's just like
He messaged me on that first one and was like, I don't think this is your kind of video. You're right.
yeah.
That's- ever since the first SIDEMEN one, I was like, nah,
Yeah.
can't do this again. And
Well,
especially with Chip.
I was good because I was like, I really enjoyed to do it. I'd love to do this, but then I was like, yeah, it's probably dangerous. Whereas Chip also has like, he has no limits either, like you say. But like also, I feel like sometimes when you're in a shoot, if you have something that will make someone else uncomfortable, sometimes people will not do it. But he will do it. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
I'll
will.
make you do something uncomfortable,
Yeah.
So, but he makes good videos. He actually does.
They are into, because people love it. Like people love watching people suffer. Like no one
Yeah.
wants to watch everyone be nice and have a good time, especially like British like followers and viewers. Like
Yeah.
they love people just rinsing each other like as much as possible.
Yeah.
And so that kind of sense of humor just is so good.
So what's your like favorite channel to be on other than your own? Because you're on a lot of Chris's videos.
I do feel like they're all just very similar. Like, the Simon Come Dine With Me one didn't feel that different to doing a shoot day with Chris and Ethan. Like, whether we're kicking a football round or like going to a diner or like doing a chip thing, doing a pub golf, like, because it's all the same sort of people. It's all the same sense of humor. And like, that's what I enjoy. Like, everyone who's watched a Chris and Lee video like knows I'm not that good at football. Like, he's not bringing me on because I'm going to bang a free kick.